How's it going, everybody? This is Mystic Ninja Soul coming at you. I know it's been a minute since I've done a review, but today we're doing a game called Ninja Noboken. Now, this game is basically a reimagined version of Ninja Gaiden. You can get this on Steam for $4.99, $5 basically, and it reimagines the entire game. As you see right here in the opening sequence, just like you would see in the original Nintendo version of Ninja Gaiden. The whole famous duel between Ryu Hayabusa and his dad. Now, granted, in this, they change his name. However, I'm actually surprised this person did not get into a lot of trouble because they may have changed the names, but they've got all of the graphics, details, music, everything from the original Ninja Gaiden from the Nintendo. The only difference what they did is they didn't call it Ninja Gaiden, they called it Ninja Noboken. Now, I will say this, the graphics are incredibly good. And I do mean incredibly good for a 2D scroller on this game. Now, you're going to see here me play through here. Now, the one thing that you do have, the abilities for the shurikens and everything. You run, side scroller sword. You got the wolves, the fire thing to get all your abilities. The only difference with this one versus the Nintendo version is you actually have a melee ability, kind of like you can just run up there and kick them instead of using the sword the entire time. Now, as you see, it may be 2D, but it's very three-dimensional and everything. Now, the one main difference on here is when you come here to the wall, you can climb up it. You don't have to jump back and forth like you did on the Nintendo version. Now, I do like the addition of the police in the background and all of that. Now, you still have your main boss like you did in the original as well, the big purple hockey mask guy. The only difference is they did change the appearance of him, and the main reason behind that, like I said, they would get in trouble, copyright, all that stuff. Now, they did make him look very similar to Ryu Hayabusa from the original Ninja Gaiden, but not 100%. Now, if you notice in parts of here, if you look very carefully on the wall, you will see a mural that literally says Ninja Noboken and has the sword. And this is basically, I guess, like an homage towards the guy who made the game. Like, for instance, a lot of stuff on there, like Lundercore and all that. I'm guessing it's going towards the guy who made the game. Now, like I said, I do very much have a hard time believing, like, hey, this guy didn't get in trouble. Like right here is the Ninja Noboken logo with the dragon sword. So, I mean, like I said, it's a good game. I know I'm rambling. Now, as you notice, one other thing in here about the game, not only is it 2D, but it is quite gory. So once you slice them, you literally dismember them. As you notice, like you turn them into pretty much gibs. Now, the one thing I found that was really cool about here, and the one awesome addition, was the police helicopter that is randomly gunning at you. And that is one thing you got to worry about. Now, when I got to the boss here, I didn't find any health grabs here. I know there's one around here somewhere. I just don't remember where it was. So I get to here, and here we go. Now, the one thing I like about this is how it's kind of like a little miniature movie here. And now it doesn't have any voiceover, of course, so you got to read it. But I do like how it's played out. I really do. It's good, but it's funny the way that he made him look. If you think about it, the way that he did the graphics and everything here is very much like the what is the name of that game? Dragon's Lair. That was one of those really cool games. Now, like I said, like here, I screw up. I'm not gonna lie, I screw up because unlike the Nintendo version, he's not stupid and doesn't get stuck on the wall. So yeah, he can jump on the wall and everything to try and avoid him. But yeah, he's not stupid, and he's got a heck of a long reach with that axe. So yeah, I did die here, and then hey, wait a minute, I figured out a good roll. I was like, oh crap, I don't have my shurikens here. So yeah, I took some hits. Now, granted, I am on the normal difficulty. There is a absolute easy mode that pretty much gives you everything. So if you're not used to games like this, it's uh, recommended. Now, I did notice that in the beginning you can choose skins. So I don't know if later on you get different skins in the game or not. I'm not 100% sure. But like I said, you can get this game on Steam, and it is literally $5. And in my honest opinion, it is worth it. It's not super expensive. So if you've ever played the original Ninja Gaiden and want some nostalgia, this is actually a good game for what it is. Now I like the way the model here, like she changed her appearance because when the front view, in my honest opinion, it's like the guy was trying to make her look like Eva Mendes from Too Fast, Too Furious. Now, they did a really good job of recreating this whole scene like you would see in the original. Um, but, that's how it goes, I guess. So it's one of these really well made games. And I mean, they get it down to the T of what you see in the original game. The only difference is it's not the 8-bit graphics, it's the whole 2D meets 3D kind of thing. Um, So yeah, I would highly recommend you pick this game up. If I had to give it a score, guys, I wouldn't give it a perfect 10, but I would give it at least an 8.5 out of 10 because it's really well done in my honest opinion. It's actually a really good game.